They came before dawn, rolling in columns of steel, engines low and faces hidden under visors. The streets of the capital, where tourists once wandered freely, now lined with barricades and men in camouflage. No foreign flag had been raised against us, no bombs had fallen from foreign skies, but the heart of the Republic pulsed under military watch. Before the capital, it was Wilshire Boulevard. 4,000 boots under the California sun. Marines outside the VA, where old soldiers wait for care, rifles slung in the heat as if war had come to the city of angels. They said it was for protection, but a veteran in uniform was cuffed for crossing tape. The first invasion carried out without leaving our own soil in DC. Crime was at a 30-year low, but the cameras found a face they could use. Edward Big Balls Coristine, young bloody, became the poster for fear. His story stretched into the justification for war footing. The guard was called, the streets were claimed, and the city's voice was silenced under orders from above. The Home Rule Act, already fragile, was pushed aside with the stroke of a pen. By the people, cut out of the chain of command. Control of the police taken without consent. The authority of the council reduced to whispers. A capital city governed at the point of a gun. 800 guard in the city's veins, patrolling parks, shadowing markets, steel rifles at rest, but always ready. No hurricane, no earthquake, no foreign fleet, just a capital under siege by its own army. Residents pass checkpoints to reach their homes, learning the shape of occupation without invasion. Shattered windows and hunted lawmakers through the halls. Yet he tells the nation the capital is unsafe, that only soldiers can keep order. Tough on crime only when the accused are not wearing his colors. Each deployment sets a precedent. Troops against protesters, arrests without warrants, rights suspended in the name of safety. Civil liberties bend under the weight of emergency, and the definition of threat expands until it includes anyone who speaks too loudly. We've seen this before in grainy black and white, when soldiers stood in city squares under other flags. We've read it in books about far-off dictators, men who claim the streets for the people's safety, while filling their prisons with dissenters. We told ourselves it couldn't happen here, but here we are, watching history repeat in real time. Today it is DC under guard. Tomorrow it could be your own street. No need for a foreign war to bring the soldiers home. The orders can be signed in secret, and the boots can march before you wake. Every town can become a capital under siege if the people's voice falls silent. No foreign enemy has done this. It is our own hand striking at our own heart. We must fill the streets, we must speak until the walls of power shake. We must refuse to be occupied by our own, for the sake of our children, for the future they deserve, for the freedom that is ours to keep or to lose. The most powerful country in the world is not under siege from abroad. It is destroying itself from within, turning its own soldiers on its own people. Stand together, resist and reclaim. The Republic is ours to defend.